Hey, what it do? Yeah, it's the NASCAR review. Yay. Alrighty, so, Atlanta, huh? Man, that's such a good track. I hope they never repave it. That'd suck if they did. So, yeah, this weekend was a weekend, and now we'll talk about the weekend. No ARCA, unfortunately. ARCA's... I don't know when the fuck they race again even, but whatever. The point is, today we need to talk about everything that happened. So, let's start off with Xfinity, because that's the race that came first, and it sucked. Moving on to trucks. Just kidding, it was so bad, I didn't even watch half of it. Like, when it was on, I was just like, oh, marvelous. A cup leash circle jerk. What a surprise this is. That never happens in the Xfinity series. Yeah. So, I watched other shit during that. Thankfully. I didn't miss much, did I? No, I didn't. There is one detail, though, that I need to share with y'all. The highlight of the Xfinity race wasn't the racing, wasn't like the pit strategy, wasn't like an interesting caution flag, no. I got subtweeted by Jeff Gordon. That is how exciting the Xfinity race was. And as far as the tweet itself, here it is. Here it be. So, yeah. Just a picture hoping these young guns can get a cup ride someday. Talking about Keselowski, Busch, Harvick, and Larson. I've made 10,000 videos on the subject of cup leash circle jerks, and it appears there are some people that agree. 43 retweets, 120 likes on that, so I gotta say thanks to Jeff Gordon for subtweeting me there. Yay. That's as good as the Xfinity race got. So, let's talk about the truck race. Moffitt and Corbin Forrester wrecked on lap 2. Yay. The only two people that I care about besides Enfinger and Bowman this one time. Because he's should be full-time in A series, but isn't. Because, yeah. Anything really interesting to talk about regarding trucks? It was a pretty lackluster race. 1.5-mile tracks are not the series forte. You gotta keep it under a mile or over 2. That's where the truck sweet spot is. It's literally anywhere except for the cookie cutter tracks. So, yeah. Between now and May 1st, there is one truck race. One truck race between now and May 1st. Good. Best series in all of NASCAR. Let's not race it at all. Yay. Good decisions are being made on this day. Yep, that's the extent of the truck series. Bell won. Yay. Undeserved guy number 6,000 in the truck series. Better than Ben fucking A. Rhodes. Does that guy have Cheez-Its? No. He's got the freaking 12 packs of Maruchan. You know what? That's okay. I don't blame him. Oh, you're not supposed to microwave those, by the way. You're supposed to put them on the stove. Yet no one really seems to give a shit about that. Moving on. Yeah, the trucks race and the Xfinity race, they were both. Well, the Xfinity race sucked because it was the Xfinity series, but and it's terrible too because it's clear the low downforce package made a difference in the Xfinity series. When I don't remember when the fuck it was, but I think Larson was leading. Kyle Busch was second and Harvick was third. Busch went up to the high line to try and pass Larson, but instead he got passed by Harvick and still fell. So clearly, A, Kyle Busch doesn't have the best car in the fucking series anymore, and B, yeah. The downforce package is actually making a difference. So now it isn't just ring around the rosy for 3 hours. You know? Isn't that just the greatest? I actually have internet reception right now. Let's see. Let's get some shout outs here. Let's find out what people's views on today's race are. Steamed Ham says, I found the key for Brad Keselowski to win, not watch the races. No, you have to have Harvick get a pit road penalty first before that'll happen. If Larson didn't go to the high side, he probably would have won. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to it. The Xfinity race. It's these people and their fucking loud ass music. It's worse than I am. I swear. Anyway. What the fuck was I even? Xfinity Series sucked. Truck race was about as good as a truck race on a 1.5 mile track is going to be anyway. Charlotte's probably going to be boring. And, you know, Texas is in the chase, so maybe people will actually do stuff. Ha! I'll quit pretending that the chase actually makes drivers do things that are different. So, where the... yeah. Xfinity race sucked and the truck race was decent. Moving on. Well, it wasn't that decent. It was low tier. Probably going to be one of the worst races of the season, which is sad. Moving on to the Cup race. Just like every race not at a plate trek since 2014, Kevin Harvick had the fastest car. Made the race oh so fucking boring. But there is something that you should not miss. The racing itself was good. The racing was still good regardless of the shit factor that is Kevin Harvick having the dominating car. Unlike Charlotte, where Truex dominated the entire race and nothing happened, at Atlanta, Harvick dominated the race, but there was still fluidity throughout the field. You could run the high side, use up your tires, and then fall back. You could pit early, and shit would actually make a difference. You could be running fourth before the cycle starts and pit as one of the last people, end up 18th, and then 10 laps later be 12th. Like, that is what I would call good racing. You have to actually pay attention to shit. You can't leave, your eyes can't leave the screen for more than a second. Otherwise, you will miss something of significance, probably. Not very many tire issues today. There were some tire issues today, but people were able to battle back. And you know, if you pay attention to one driver if you pay attention to any driver besides Kevin Harvick for the entirety of that race, it was pretty interesting because I was paying attention to my entire fantasy team. Blaney fucked up early. He was one of the only fucking people to not improve after fucking failing. It's 61 degrees out, might I add. And there's going to be a blizzard tomorrow. Yay. Ooh, oh my fucking god, that BMW. That BMW's been... they fucking washed it too. There's someone here that has a BMW. They always park it up front here. And oh my fucking god, it's fucking gorgeous. Anyway, I would have flipped the screen around for you to see it if I thought to. But now it's blocked by this behemoth of a vehicle. So unfortunately, you will not be able to see that BMW on this day. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Look at that. That thing is fucking gorgeous. I tell you the fuck what, and it's a 4-wheel drive too, so I could actually fucking drive it here in the god-awful state of North Dakota if I owned it. Anyway, let's talk about the fucking race, kamikaze. Yes, let's do that. Like, if you watched anyone besides Harvick, yes, Jones battled from, like, starting in the 30s to all the way, I think he got a top 10. watching Jones was fantastic. Everyone's like, oh my God, Suarez is going to make the chase. Jones is going to not be impressive because he doesn't have enough, he's always like, he has all the raw talent, but he always screws up. Oh, really, guys? Really? Really? Is Furniture Row Racing not going to have the most wins this season? Oh, okay. If you say so. Danica got like, what, 18th? She ran a complete race. She got a lap because of like the long green flag runs, but she ran a complete race on this day and got 18th. And she was trapped laps down for a time. I don't think she was going to go anywhere else beyond 18th or anything. But at the same time, she ran a complete race, y'all. This is the season. Danica's going to win a fucking race, people. Not going to be at a 1.5 mile track. It's probably going to be at a plate track, if at all. But she ran a complete race. If she's not going to be happy with that takeaway, you know, then there's no hope. But Tony Stewart's replacement wrecked late. And that replacement was not Justin Allgaier, so fuck everything. Kurt Busch ran a good race. Kyle, on the other hand, he just fucking shat the bed. I don't know what happened. He didn't have a good first run, and then like Blaney was trapped laps down the entirety of the event. I don't know if it was just having a shit car or what, but hopefully it was having a shit car, and this continues throughout the season, and someone that I actually like can start dominating races. Birds in the V formation. You barely saw any of that. I hate the light brightness adjustments on this thing, but it's too slow. Anyway, stages didn't do anything today. Yeah, I mean, it would have ran probably a longer than last season length of a green flag run because there was no caution until the third stage. So, yeah, first caution of the day was a debris caution at the exact length that a stage coming to an end would have been. Came out with 85 to go, I'm pretty sure, which would have split the race into 4 segments. They must have forgot to turn off the caution, the auto caution. Yep. Gotta love stages. They'll make a difference. They'll make sure that there's less commercial time and less phantom debris cautions. Except there were 2 in this race. Not counting the stage ending. Great. It's a good fucking thing that we have stages in this fucking series. 2 notifications again. Oh wait, let me load the fucking whatchamacallits here. And it went away before I could record it, so fuck you. So basically at the end of the day, the racing was good. Harvick fucking dominated because that's what he does. That's his fucking career path these days since 2000. Turn the fuck off, phone. Yeah, it would have been a good race if Harvick hadn't dominated. Let me talk about fucking ending. Larson! Holla back at me, why don't you? Why do you go up to the top of the track after the bottom of the track being the best all fucking day? There's my roommate walking slowly. He probably sees me and he's probably thinking, what the fuck is he doing? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing either. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Larson. What is your fucking problem? Harvick got a pit road speeding penalty at the very end of the race. Let me say something. Chase Elliott actually got out ahead of Harvick. I think it was Chase. I don't fucking remember. But he actually got out ahead of Harvick down pit road. And then he has a fucking penalty. We didn't see this entire race how Harvick would have held up on the outside line. I don't fucking get it. What is so fucking hard about... Because he ran what? He fucking ran in like 17th in final practice over the 10 consecutive laps. He had a top 10 outside of the top 5 qualifying at best until round 3 when he got the fucking pulled the pole out of his ass, and then he just sat up front all day. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is. Is it clean air? Is it... How the fuck did he get in the first place? But is it just clean air? I mean, is clean air still such a dominating fucking force? Oh, I forgot to say something about the truck race. Jordan Anderson got destroyed because of the grass. Now he can't compete for the rest of the season because that was the last truck he had left. Should we get rid of the splitters at some point? No, the splitters aren't the problem, huh? Grass versus splitter for the 18,000th time, and the grass wins again. I can't fucking believe it. I wonder, it must be the fucking grass. It must be the fucking grass's fault. No, let's get rid of the grass. No, let's get rid of the splitter. This never fucking happened before there was a splitter. But now that it's happening with a splitter, well, let's get rid of the grass. No. Get rid of the splitter. It's not that fucking complicated. Yeah, anything else really to say? So basically, Xfinity sucked. Truck race was below average, and Cup race wasn't as good as last year, but still good. The racing up front was non-existent, but the racing in the field was good. Like, not even in the field, like, at second place was good. It's just that clean air is so fucking unreal. It's worse than last season. I don't even know how the fuck that happened. Clean air got worse with less downforce. I'm not even sure how that happened. But, yeah. This is almost 17 minutes. Anything else to say? Anything else to say, Kamikaze? Well, when it comes to me saying stuff, I don't have a fucking thing left to say, so. Las Vegas is next. Yay, I guess. Are they gonna get a second cup date? Hopefully not. Because if they get a second cup date before Atlanta does, then there is no justice in this fucking world. RCR. Thank you, Newman, for ruining my fantasy day. I was nestled perfectly safe in the top 10,000s before you fucking decided to lose a battery. And then I ended up 31,000th. So I lose money yet again. Why do I even bother on DraftKings anymore? I don't fucking know. I guess I just hate my bank account. You know, it's really nice having money. And then I put it all in DraftKings and never get a return. Why do I do this to myself? I don't fucking know. That's just how my fucking life is when it comes to money. No, don't be competent. No, just get rid of it all. Who needs money? That's what aggravated me most about this fucking race. I mean, it wasn't even Harvick being a goddamn fucking... EA put Cousin Carl in 09, but they made him piece of shit in Cup Series. Okay. They did put him into NASCAR 09, but I don't know what the fuck their problem was before then. Yeah, could EA get the fucking title in the NASCAR games again, please? Oh, I don't want to fucking say anything anymore. There's nothing left to say. At this point, there's nothing left to say. Las Vegas is next. Oh, great. Can't wait. I'm fucking thrilled. It's gonna be maybe good. I don't know. This race is a poor judgment. If Harvick isn't the dominating car like he has been for the past 4 years at the next race, then it might be good. But the racing in the field was fine. I don't know what the fuck else you want me to say. Yeah. I don't even know what the top 10 is, so I can't comment on where Truex finished. Yeah, his clutch went out, so he couldn't do anything on pit road, so he always lost 5 spots. Yay! Good job, Truex's car. Always doing something, aren't you? Always doing something to hinder a good finish. Yep. I'm just trying to drag this out to be 20 minutes. Honestly, at this point, I don't even have some bullshit to talk about. I mean, I recorded a whole bunch of NASCAR 08 over the weekend. watch, if you stopped watching NASCAR 08 in recent weeks, when it gets to the 20s, when it gets to part 24, 25, start watching again, because there was some crazy shit that went on. And you have to see it to believe it. So, yeah. Anyway, this has been the NASCAR review. I don't have a fucking thing to say. I don't have anything to say, man. It was a race. It was a race that happened. And that is the extent of the story. Woohoo. I don't know if you saw my shirt or not, but it's about fucking A time, isn't it? I don't know what else to say. I'm desperately trying. I feel like I haven't said anything throughout this video, and I need to say something else, but I don't know what to say. It was a good race, just not up front. Larson, could you learn how to not fucking choke away wins? Homestead last year, Atlanta this year. He's 3 for 3 of the past 3 races for fucking throwing it all away in under 5 and with under 5 to go. Like, come the fuck on, Larson. What the fuck were you even doing? I bet that was Chad Johnson that told him to go high, because Chad Johnson is terrible. Anyway, yeah. This has been the NASCAR review, and I will see you in the next one. Unless you want to watch other videos that I make. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, you should do that. You should watch other videos that I make as well. Anyway, yeah. I've drugged this out probably 10 minutes longer than it probably should have been. And I'm now going to go back inside and probably, I don't know. I'm going to watch Many a True Nerd. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, thanks for watching. There is a fucking pair of underwear right there on the ground. Who knows fucking why, but it's there. It smells like cheeseburgers out here, and it smells great. I'm happy. Anyway, bye.